This man here, he has been trending on internet. Every social media platform is posting this man. YouTube, Twitter, which is now X, Facebook, not Snapchat, Instagram, there's TikTok. I mean, this guy is just his fame is just growing by the day. And what is making him famous? It is a negative thing that is making him famous. Equatorial Guinea. The last time I heard about Equatorial Guinea was every time I hear about Equatorial Guinea, not that it is not popular, but the name comes to sound when it comes to African Cup of Nations. So I have never had it in scandals, I've never had it in anything, but the country just came and took over the internet. For what reason? Negative reasons. The man in the video is Mr. Balthazar Ebang Engonga. I hope that I have pronounced the name very well. He is 54 according to some media houses. And when you hear that someone is in their mid-50s, someone is in, that age, you cannot be single. You must be having a family. You must be having children. So when this video started coming up, I saw whatever was happening was not nice. People are talking about his creative acts. People are talking about him sleeping with not only one person, not two, not three, 400 women who accepted and consented to be filmed by this man. I don't know what drove him to do this act. I don't know what creativity came to his mind. Was he bewitched? I want someone to explain it for me, because what is happening? Mr. Balthazar, what made him popular is the fact that he was sleeping with women, not only women, but some of the victims are high profile people who are known. The video that was circulated here and there, people sharing in their groups, WhatsApp statuses, the video of him and the president's sister. That video, it went viral. It picked off, and then we started seeing other faces. And some of these people are said to be wives to high profile people. He did not only end there, he did it with his own cousin. This man slept with anyone, anyhowly. It is reported that his own secretary, he slept with them, allegedly. Now, his secretary is said to be a man. He slept with his own brother's wife. What is happening here? I wanted to believe that this is AI. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to believe in social media platforms that are circulating all this. Let me go to Google and find out from other media houses. So I go to Google and open up his case. I want to find out what is happening with Mr. Balthazar in news. Media houses, what are they saying? And they say he's the Director General of NIF. And NIF in full is the National Finance Investigation Agency in Equatorial Guinea. This guy is carrying a whole company under him. He is a leader, and according to the news, he was involved in fraudulent acts. Of course, when the videos were circulating, most of these videos were circulating in French. So some of us who could not speak French, we did not understand what was happening, because even the people commenting, the people dramatizing what was happening, they were still speaking in French. In summary, we need to learn all these international languages. So the easiest way for me to understand what was happening was to go to Google. That was going to provide me with clear information. And when I went there, everything was clear. He's holding a whole company under him. He's involved in a fraudulent act, and so was supposed to be investigated. Now, these videos, these sex tapes, were revealed during investigation. That's when they bump into all these tapes, bring them out, and some of the people that are being watched, some of the people in the videos are wives to high profile people. I said the one that went viral was with the sister of the president of the country. That video went viral. If you have not yet seen it, consider yourself lucky, a chosen one that is not supposed to be seeing this act, because the creative acts were all over. People started posting video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4, video 5. Now, I after finding out what exactly was happening, if this guy was sleeping with all these women unprotected, what if one of the victims had some kind of infections or infectious disease, or any kind of virus? This world, you cannot trust anyone. He was sleeping with the women unprotected. He himself, he could have any infectious disease and he could have taken to all these people. Imagine infecting almost all this number, and all this number is going back to their partners, and transmission is happening by that day. How many people are affected by this one person? His family, his wife, how is he handling things? His children, how are they handling things? Because they're going to grow up and these things are going to come back to you. If you want to find out that karma will always come back to you, ask Kim Kardashian. This lady cried when her child was watching her on video. These things come back to you. Your children may not understand it right now, but in the future, they will come across it and they'll see it was a normal thing for our dad to do this to our mom. So I can do it to anyone. I can do it to the strangers out there. So if he was not bewitched and he was doing all these things knowingly, may God have mercy on him. Investigations are still ongoing, and of course, the verdict has not yet been made, but he's not going to be convicted as much as if the victims had not known that they were being filmed. They consented to it, they accepted to be filmed, and they some of them even seemed as if they enjoyed it. So even if he's going to be convicted or judged, given some years, any kind of punishment, it's not going to be as hard as if they were not aware. Imagine all these married women, their husbands have known. I don't know what their husbands are doing right now, but I feel sorry for everyone that is involved in this matter. From the children to the husbands and the wives that are being affected. May God just strengthen you so that you can pass through this season, because God is the only person who is going to give you the strength to make the right decision. Whatever decision they're going to make with their partners, whatever they are going to decide on, it is only God who can help. It is only God. Because imagine a child growing up with the parents apart. In the end, if separation occurs, it always affects the children, because imagine a child growing up knowing both my father and my mother are around, but they are staying separately. And what was the cause of their separation? God should help us.